You're listening to today's inspirational message on the Proverbs with Bjorklund.
Being hurt by somebody is a universal experience. Sooner or later, all of us will experience somebody who we thought was a friend, somebody who we thought we had extended goodwill to or an opportunity to, and they will turn around and use that goodwill, that opportunity, that friendship in a way that is hurtful. And when a relationship breaks down, what happens is we often want to see that person pay. Proverbs 24 verse 29 says, "Do not say, I will do to him as he's done to me. I will pay the man back for what he has done." One author says that this is the psychological structure of resentment. And what Tim Keller says is when we say inside, I'll do to them what they have done to me, what we're doing is we are, in essence, desiring vengeance. And vengeance always backfires. It was Cain's resentment that mastered him in Genesis chapter 4, 6, and 7. And when someone wrongs you, you start by hoping for that person to be unhappy. This is Tim Keller's words again. But then you may graduate to saying and doing things to hurt them and those around them. And what is happening is that the evil done to you has come into you and is shaping you. And the antidote to this is really forgiveness. And it's saying that I am not going to pay them back, but I'm going to choose forgiveness. And what forgiveness is saying I'll pay for what's happened here. If somebody breaks something at your house, they come over to your house and they sit on a chair and they break the chair. Most likely what you'll say is, hey, don't worry about it, I got it. But either you pay by not having the chair or by fixing the chair, buying a new chair, or you have to demand that they pay. And what forgiveness does is it says, I'm no longer asking you to pay. Tim Keller continues and he says this, by refusing to hurt the person directly, this is talking about forgiveness again. This is how we do it. Beware of the subtle ways that we can try to extract payment. Don't drag up the past over and over. Don't be more demanding and controlling than you are with others, all because you feel the person owes you. Don't avoid or be cold to them. Second, we do this by refusing to cut the person down to others. Refuse by innuendo or hint or gossip or direct slander to diminish him or her in the eyes of others under the false guise of warning people or getting personal support. Finally, don't continually replay the memories of the wrong in your imagination in order to keep the sense of loss and hurt fresh and real to you so you can stay actively hostile to the person and feel virtuous. And then Tim Keller says this, by bearing the cost of sin, you are walking the path of your master, Colossians 3:13. And what that is you are saying, when I've been wrong, Jesus has been wrong. So God, I'm choosing to be like you in bearing this with forgiveness rather than demanding payback. And what Proverbs says is that when you say, I'm going to do to them what they have done, that this is not a healthy way of interacting. And you see it all the time. Resentment feels important and justified when it's in you. But whenever you see it in somebody else, it is ugly. And you know that that person is still letting the other person dictate some sense of their joy, their completeness, their way of doing life. And so I want to be the kind of person who chooses forgiveness, grace, goodness, which has been extended to me. That's hard. It's hard when you've been wronged, when somebody has stomped on something that you have freely offered. And so I just want to say to you, say to myself here today, that this is one of the instructions of the wisdom of God's word is don't get caught up in the cycle of revenge, but instead choose grace, choose forgiveness.
Thanks for joining us here today. There's a lot of great content to explore on Orchard Hill Plus and on the Orchard Hill main feed from the weekend. Have a great day.